Hi everyone, this is Lilian Mutambo. Some of you know me as Galoba Zedumwanakashopa Zambia. Some of you know me as a YouTuber. Some of you know me as an aspiring candidate for Manali constituency. Call as many people as you want because we need to have a discussion. And it's important that we discuss this matter because of what is happening. And I thought, let me just talk, especially for you guys that commenting on a lot of things and have no idea what has been going on for the past few years. How are you? Good morning and happy Sunday. I've just finished my drive, 2 hours drive, 1 hour going, 1 hour coming back. I just took some of my workers to work and I'm back resting, and I'll be back again on the road. The struggle and the hustle continues. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Trying to put the charger. Okay, hi. Until we reach 200, then I'll start. So meanwhile, let me connect my phone to the laptop so that we can get some charging power. How are you? Good morning. I'm a bit concerned with this topic because of the many comments that I'm seeing on social media and the many phone calls that I'm receiving from different people with regards to the same. No dispute. I'm not here to discredit anybody or any leadership, but I'm just here so that people should understand why I state these things that way. And that's why it's important to have people like myself that know certain things in life in terms of projects, which I'm very good at. I'm very good at empowering people. I'm very good at so many projects. I'm very good at ideas. I'm very brainy, by the way. I got it from my father. Yeah, okay, so let me start straight to the point. My name is Lilian Mutambo, and I'm here to just discuss this important topic. A few days ago, I received a phone call from somebody in the diaspora with another person who lives in America. So both of them, they're in the diaspora, 2 different countries. And they put me on a conference call, like, unaware. And the question was, what will they do for us in Zambia? And I'm like, I don't know. I can't speak for you. I can't speak for anybody. So I thought, oh, it's just by the way. I said, look, but you are in America. Why would you want to, look at what is happening in Zambia? I said, no. We helped. We did this and this. We contributed money. And then another person called me, and I've seen it on groups, people commenting about, people being helped who are part of the Upnd party. And then I've also seen the organized family share. And that's why I shared that, because, if I just post and say, oh, this is what is going on, you will call me all sorts of names. And they were venting. I mean, you heard what Oga Kent was saying. He was complaining bitterly about not being able to perform. I didn't even know where he was going to perform. I was just reading comments when people were saying, oh, he was going to perform at the parliament. And people were like, oh, no one performs at parliament. But, it's the things that he's been through that made him angry. The things that you do that made him angry. First of all, it's important that everybody, the whole Zambia, is supporting Upnd. Amen. Hallelujah. Finally, we are no longer watermelon. Yes, clap for yourselves. Clap for yourselves, you are no longer watermelon. What about the original members that never did watermelon like you? They should be in the same level as you, Abi. They should be suffering the same way you were suffering, Abi. Let me tell you this. Most Upnd members suffered. When I say suffering, I'm not talking about suffering of you don't have talk time. No. Their businesses were attacked. Their houses were attacked. Their families were attacked. Their homes were raided. Their family were raided. My own mother, my mother, she was attacked. I've never come to say it on media. By PF. Whilst you were seated in the corner saying, politics in they struggled. They made sure that HH is now in State House. Whilst you were in bed, they went to protest as Hakainde Hichilema was being taken for an useless interrogation, which even led to the death of 2 people, Nsama and that other young man. from UPND. You were in bed. You were at home. Whilst us, we were coming out. I came from the diaspora, left UK. It was not even conducive to campaign. It was not even, UPND was not even an attractive party. Because the moment you join, you lose your contract. Mohau, an aspiring member of parliament for MP, for Monali constituency, lost his 2.5 million contract the moment he declared he was a UPND member. You were there, seated quietly, never protested. Whilst UPND members, we would have meetings. Meetings were disrupted by police. You were not there. When people were being... Chairman suffered. For me to fly from UK to Zambia, have you ever seen me announce myself that I am in Zambia? Did you ever see me check in? I'm at Heathrow Airport. Do you know why? Our lives were in danger. We have a guy called Larry Muitwa that left the UK. I'm still waiting for people to be 200, so I'm summarizing. That left the UK to come to Zambia to aspire. The moment he came there, he registered as a voter. Next thing, Kampiongo ordered. Kampiongo. I called them grade 2s on my platform. You were there. Whilst Kampiongo ordered for his deportation back to the UK, he couldn't even aspire anymore. You were quiet. If what I'm saying, you're not interested, leave my page. Okay? People were quiet. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I'm seeing people want to now put themselves in the category of, oh, HH is every Zambian president. Sit down. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Where were you when these people were suffering? And today, a UPND member is crying. You are saying he's the president of all. So, why? Excuse me. These guys had no opportunity to even sing on any Kalandania stage because of the fact that they supported HH. They declared long time they support Hakainde Hichilema. It will be painful for me to see a ward chairman. Ward chairman, kudos to you. I clap for you. I salute you, sirs. They suffered. If I see a ward chairman is still working in the next 6 months, I will protest. A ward chairman should drive. A ward chairman should now have an office. Let's not joke here. A ward chairman should benefit. And those that worked hard for UPND, the leadership needs to set up offices and start receiving people's CVs. Let's see how we can help them. It's painful for me to be receiving phone calls. People have no food, have no talk time, have no this and this. Remember, 2026 is near. Let's start calling them closer. Let's get their CVs. Let's see what we can do to empower them. The president has declared no more cadarism. What will they eat? Because some of them, they had been at the secretariat. For those of you who know UPND secretariat, they are there daily. What are they doing there? Expecting one coin or the other. So now that the president is in a state house, what next? We have won this victory, yes, as a whole Zambia. But the people who fought the victory must be remembered. Whether you or me likes it or not, there are people whose houses were burnt down whilst you slept in your bed. Whilst we protested, we influenced social media. That, I don't know what you are looking at, Mr. Lungu. Why don't you vote for Hakainde Hichilema? A young man, I shared his poem yesterday. Did you see it didn't have many views? Do you know why? Because the time when I told this boy last year, 2020, I said, look, do a poem for Hakainde Hichilema. I will share it. I will make sure it reaches to him because I know how to reach things to the president. And then we will make it go viral. He didn't do it. For the fear of my career, my job, my family, my this and this and that. Some of you are keyboard warriors. All you know is to just insult. Talk plenty. You have no idea that people put in money. No UPND official would give you transport money to go to a place, and that's the truth. People sacrificed. People would walk. They toiled. People couldn't even sell buns or eggs because they were UPND members. Now I'm seeing lots of comments on groups and on Facebook, and people are saying this and that. For me, all I can say is, I am begging the leadership. Let me close this window. My neighbor is doing something. I am begging the leadership. Okay, leave my page. I don't have time for you. I am begging the leadership to even hire people like me that will sit down and say, let's do this project, this project, this project, this project to empower many people, including you Zambians that voted. Yes, the president is still appointing people. Yes, there's still time, but there's always that one person, that two people at the forefront that will block the others. So the leadership needs to look into how do we help our people. And those that they are brought forth, like the ward chairmen, the constituency chairmen, should not even block anybody from receiving this support. Believe you me, if many UPND members are not empowered or helped, they will start decampaigning. And what we want is to maintain as many seats for the next 10 years. But in the next 5 years, you'll find that people will start, there'll be an MP for this MP for this. You want a full cabinet that can work together as a uniform, like how PF did it. President Michael Chulufia Sata empowered somebody I know, actually many people. These guys are millionaires with projects. Come and take pictures, come and do this project, come and do this project, and they are living well. Let's not be hypocritical here. People suffered. I know a man in UPND that he lost his house, lost his car, he now walks. You are keeping your money for your family. UPND Chitenga is 20 kwacha. A bell is 10,000 kwacha. You even know what the 10,000 kwacha bell is. You don't. Some were sacrificing even just t-shirts. There is many opportunities in Zambia. Police job is there. Army is there. ZAF is there. Council is there. There are so many jobs that these people can do. At least, but kwena tuari chudire chipanichi. Mwari shoko tuwa chudire panimo. Just calculate from UK to Zambia how much a flight is. How much is a flight? And the diaspora, they did amazing. And the diaspora asking, we also want to come back home. You people, you fight the diaspora. She thinks she can come from UK to come and campaign. Oh, me, I knew I would never win the first election. I knew. Whether independent, whether on a UPND ticket, I knew. Because it was my first time. I was just there to sell myself. Anybody you ask about Lilian Mutambo will tell you the president I campaigned for was Hakainde Hichilema. And the reason why I did not come on media to say I'm campaigning for HH was because I did not want you or whoever from PF to block my campaigns. Because if they blocked my campaigns, we were not going to send a message. I was on ground most of the times. We could speak to people and people would say, if a chief voted up. Chief voted up. Chief voted up. So we knew. So when you talk about UPND members, I look at the first-hand battles I saw. The first-hand violence I saw. One young man was stabbed to almost death because he was wearing a t-shirt, Hell Hansen. May his soul rest in peace. You didn't even have the guts and courage to wear a red t-shirt. I would go in Mutendere with a red t-shirt and a chitenge. And this PF cadres would say, Chosama demons up. I said, I'm a Zambian citizen. How dare you speak to me like that? How dare you? Who are you? I would even tell them, do you pay my rent? Do you pay my bills? You understand? So if people are crying, they're crying. Here they are crying. Clarence, she died of depression because she saw Hakainde Hichilema in the cells, in the prison, Mukobeko. She died. It was too heartbreaking for her to see him there. A few days ago, we lost a brother-in-law who was heartbroken with the football match of Zambia. He just went to his bed and he never woke up. Now, what more? The people that sacrificed years and years, and then they are thrown kuwaya. Invitation card, there is no. Okay. It was painful to see Parliament open, and I did not see the late Mazoka, the wife, at that event. It is an insult to see when a Maureen Manawasa leave that woman. She should be there. Mutinta Mazoka should be there. Because this woman is a symbol of the late. Regardless, she should never be forgotten. Their family should be first family. Where the HH is, that's where they should be. Because the father is the founder, whether you or me like it or not. Whether you or me like it or not. Why should Mutinta Mazoka Senior and Mutinta Junior, both of them, be somewhere where we don't even see? I've not seen them on video. I've not. Show me a video of where they are next to President. They should be treated as first family. Don't come here and tell me, we are awesome. Excuse me. Joe Biden. They had brought one girl to say a poem. Okay, stop disturbing me, please. They had brought that girl to do a poem. She said a poem at the inauguration. Her life changed for simply saying a poem. Now that UPND is in government, their lives should change. What be your worry? Their lives should change. And yes, I went independent because, as you can see, this is what is going on. I will be speaking for the people. At least I have an opportunity to set up a business in England. Have as many people working, more than 35 people. Making money back-to-back shifts. What about the people in Zambia? They have nothing. I'm not in a hurry for an appointment. I'm not in a hurry. But I'll get it. But for these people, I am in a hurry for them. Because even eating was a challenge. You don't know how UPND members suffered. Don't even compare. We are 2.5 million Zambians. We voted for HH. So, you wanted change, Abi? And we used to tell you, this is a man of vision. You would call him Satanist. You would call him this. I came here on this live stream crying. I said, UPND president, Hakainde Hichilema, will be the president of Zambia. People said, she's just looking for adoption. That's why she's crying. God showed me in a dream. And that is why I continue to stand by him. They will confuse what I'm doing. It's better. It's better. Whether I went independent or not, my stance has always remained to speak for the people of Zambia. If I went to join any political party, then you can say, hey, you have not said, I stood independent. And if you listen to I'm replying because somebody commented, and if you listen to my press brief, I said, I will continue to support Hakainde Hichilema. You don't know what it means to be injured. You don't know what it means to see your pregnancy announced on media. So shut up. Don't tell me I went independent. You think it's good that somebody will come and announce my pregnancy on social media when something I've kept it private as a family? Don't talk to me like that. I will speak for the people. Whether you like it or not, I will speak for the people of Zambia. My people suffered. I was there with them. We would walk many walks. And no matter what, we've always had a relationship. Nobody's my enemy in UPND. So you are there on online typing, you don't even know. I talk to chairman, I talk to everybody. I speak to them. Nobody's my enemy. I talk to everyone. If I stand independent, it doesn't mean that I'm an enemy. No, it's you that is down, that is typing that I'm down. Get out of here. So what am I trying to say? People need to respect the fact that many people helped. Yes, we all helped. You helped by talking, typing secretly, talking to your family. We're talking about people who came out. Who came out to actually say, we are UPND. People were stabbed. People lost their businesses. People lost their jobs. I know Captain Malama, who lost his job. He was retired at national interest because of supporting UPND. So many of them, you know them. The list is endless. They were retired. So when we see that people who suffered are saying, Batifaka Kuwai, I'm not happy about that. Allow these guys to vent. PF, why people were singing PF, PF. You've heard the results, Abby. You've heard the results. Some people were ghost workers for ZESCO, getting 13,000 a month. Some people were ghost workers for this and that. But we are saying, empower them, let them do something. Many people are not educated. Many people have no opportunities. Some come from poor families. So support them. And this is my cry. Because I'm fed up of receiving messages and calls and videos and all sorts of things. This morning I received another conference call. Nichan, what's happening? Leadership. We need people who have pastoral hearts in any institution. I'll give you an example of myself. I'll say this about myself. Look, if any leader had approached me and said, Lillian, come, we want to have a meeting with you. We have noticed you are pregnant. Why don't you work with the president and we'll do this and this and this? No, that never happened. She's pregnant. Per Facebook. Why? We need numbers. Whether the person is a fool or not a fool, is wise, is not wise. Every number in politics is very important. For me, what I saw is what people are seeing now. And that's just the truth. There is lack of pastoral leaders. Those that can look at the welfare of the people, the needs of the people. It's all about me, and how I'll be at the top. They're not thinking about others. And that's a problem. People are feeling used. People are feeling dumped. People are shocked. If you came to the inauguration, you would have seen them. There were some of us there, not some of us that you see. Some of us, people have never even seen at any UPND meeting, they were there. Dressed. Designer clothes. And the people that suffered for the party were Kuchintu Wink. Kuchintu Wink. Even a card. A card to say, I am really, I'm touched. You even invited me. Oh, that's your group from this one. Oh, a chairman. Wow, Munali. Okay, here are 20 cards. Give your people. Okay, let's see. How many branch chairmen do you have? Let's. You know, there are certain little. What I've noticed about Zambians, it's the little that count. It's the little that count. It's the little that count. You give someone a card. Hey, yeah, Onan. They'll put it as in a frame. There was a plan that everybody should come. But the leaders, what chairman, the branch chairman, you give them those cards. They will put it in a frame. You even tell them, let's type their names. Invite Kuriaba HH. And they will even say, HH invited me. HH invited me. We are keeping those people. We are keeping those people. We are making sure that these people are well looked after. I'm giving 6 months. If I see a ward chairman is working, I will never be happy. Every ward chairman must drive. Every ward chair lady in the whole Zambia must drive. Let's not joke about these things. These are people who suffered. You know how much suffering they suffered. Every youth chairman in every ward must drive. They'll be working. Start collecting their CVs now. And you, start gathering your CVs. Monde, shut up. Do you even know what it is to wear a UPND chitenga and start moving around? You know, one thing about UPND members who are online, you don't like the truth. Sorry, I will never babysit the truth. Not Lilian Mutambo. I will never. I'm not a babysitter of the truth. Forget it. What is A, B is B. People cannot be calling me to ask me for money for unga when other people are enjoying themselves. Excuse me. Let's not talk about those things. Okay? They need to be looked after. They need to be empowered. So the leaders need to start looking at what they can do for the people who worked hard. Do you know what it takes for someone to be killed? Your family member was killed just for wearing a t-shirt. And you'll be... Did you ever wear a t-shirt where you? Oh. You never even wear a t-shirt. The president himself, he has a heart to help people. He will release funds, but there are some people at the top there that will chew the money. You don't even know what happens. We know the truth. So when I come here, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm doing. HH will release money, so 50,000 for the women. Oh, here's 50,000 for this. There is no money. The person will come, a leader. Dalama Kuribe. So don't you dare. I know what I'm talking about. If I start mentioning their names one by one here, you will know that I'm telling the truth. They hide money that HH gives. So when I come here, I know where this video is going. Please, Mr. President, I am begging you, for the sake of 2026, for the sake of the future, help the people that stood by you. Give them jobs. These are the loyalists. These are people that never went to PF, to defect to PF because they want money, because they want contract. They stood by with their hunger for you. We had youths sleeping at the community house for days and days. And if I find any of that youth jobless, I will speak up for that youth. So don't you dare tell me I'll be quiet. I'll never be quiet. Don't tell me to be quiet. No, you spent 6 months. Are you aware that you spent 6 months? Kunyumba yawa HH, you don't even know. Don't you think because I stand independent that I'm not a UPND member? What are you talking about? They spent there. They were calling some of them, madam, your food, your lunch, talk time. They were there for 6 months to make sure that he was protected. If I find any of that youth jobless, how dare you come and tell me that we are all equal? Which equal? The ones that sacrificed in any government, they must benefit. Whether you like it or not. You people here that are talking, you are the ones who be laughing. There's Oziba, so Upnd. So Maonaga. Me, I will speak. Help the people that sacrificed for the party. Honorable Gary Nkombo, help the people. Honorable Cornelius Mwita, help the people. Help them. They are counting on you. They're relying on you. They're depending on you. Because this is their life. Upnd was not an attractive party. Let's not even talk what. You wore Bali t-shirt when Bali won. Did you ever wear a Bali t-shirt? When he won, hey, Bali. Some were even declaring the support for HH. Kuma last. When they've seen that Tafiweme. We told you. How can you put grade 2s as the MPs, grade 2s as your leaders? Who brought up the grade 2? I used to say it. And I keep saying it. Through my live streams, people like the Mukushi North aspiring MP, he aspired because of me. We pushed the agenda. I used to talk about, shut up, Felix, shut up. Get out of my page. Do you know how people are suffering? There's a group called Speak the Truth that would bring out issues. You don't even know the corruption that happened in the adoption, so shut up. Shut up. That is why you saw them, they were not even campaigning because they know that they've already corrupted people. You don't even know what happened. We spend money on these words. People from the diaspora sent money, trusting us to say, oh, Lillian, you're going to Lusaka. Here, go and give Chitengas here. Go and give this. We did that work. Whilst others were just corrupting top officials. I'll say it. Because now you think maybe you can scare me as if maybe I just decided to just talk. And HH had no idea. He had no idea. Because they cover his face. And I'm tired of HH being covered his face. Because he's seen as somebody who's tolerating these things. And then these same leaders are wicked. Wicked. They've danced from one party to the other. Every party they have danced. Every party they've enjoyed. Every party they're a leader. What about the people who cannot speak English? What about the people who've been there? I, for one, can speak for the chairman of Munali constituency because I came across them. I don't want to see the chairman of Munali ward, of Chakunkula ward, selling bicycle parts. The man has been selling bicycle spare parts since what time? And you're here talking rubbish? I should pass through again and I see the man is selling bicycle spare parts. Do you know what a bicycle spare part is? Is that a career? Is that a career? I need to see that man have a car. Mr. Chero Winter, he must have a car. He must be looked after. He suffered with his family. He used his house as a campaign center. So shut up. Don't be here talking rubbish. Do you think it's fair for that man to be selling bicycles? And when I came up with the issue of eggs, Uncle, but Chairman, think I'll go my eggs. It's not for them to vote for me, no. To just encourage them to be part of the party. That is why I was giving empowerment. You wanted me to come on Facebook and come and tell you why I'm giving empowerment because of this. Somebody sells, Jane, if you like, go right now. I'll speak about him because I love that man. He has a heart for the party. Go to Chakunkula ward. Ask for the Chakunkula ward chairman, Upnd, where he works. You will cry. So don't you dare tell me that I should not speak. The man sells bicycle parts. He must have a car in the next 6 months. He must be empowered. So shut up. Don't you dare tell me I should not talk anything. The other chairman, vice chairman, he fixes cars. You're a chairman just for them to be somewhere. Do you know how many times they sacrifice themselves? So please, allow me to speak for my people. If my people are coming to me to cry, I should come and speak for them, not to keep it in my heart. If they do not come to cry to me, many of them, I wouldn't be here. But I am fed up of receiving phone calls, of receiving this and this. In the end, some of them now, they are going to the markets, terrorizing people just to get a little coin. So you don't know what people are going through. I am asking for every Upnd member who has a card to be looked after. Tomorrow is Monday. I need an announcement from the leadership to call every Upnd card-carrying member to come and register what they want to do and divide them in groups. That's why some of us were educated enough to do these things. These are projects we do abroad. It's painful to keep on receiving phone calls. People from the diaspora are stuck abroad. Some have no visas. And their hope was, at least, if they can even help HH, things will change. They have qualifications. It is important that people are looked after. I was in pain. I felt bad for this young woman who called from America. She used to work. Look, let me talk about the diaspora here. Have respect for diaspora. Have respect for diaspora people. They work back-to-back shifts over time just to make sure the agenda in Zambia is changed. You understand? Why did they do that? Their families are crying. I have a lady who used to be very successful in England. All her money gone to helping the people of Zambia. Helping the people in Zambia. Her money is gone. Gone. Her business gone. Because you cannot listen to your family on the phone suffering. Let's talk about funerals in Zambia. How many in a week? Just last week we had back-to-back funerals. Did you help me? You didn't. Just because I did not come on media to announce does not mean that there's nothing that we do. Even in the party, even in the constituency now, funerals is fun because they come. Honorable, help. Whether you like it or not, I'll remain an honorable member of parliament and I'll be one day. I'll be. But I want to make sure that every person that helped the party, that had a heart, that had an agenda, should be remembered. You can say it's too early. It's too early, yeah? But at least they should be invited for a meeting and be addressed. Because that is their concern. Our president is already flying out. And believe you me, when people are in office, they'll be busy. Now they'll be more busy and more busy and more busy and more busy and more busy. And when they become more busy, what happens? There'll be no time. Before you know it, it's 3 years later. And people will complain. Let me tell you something. HH has a good heart. If you go to the community house, you see the houses there. That's where his workers stay. Are you telling me HH wouldn't look after the people? It's because the ones Kuntansh block. They say negative things. They say a lot. There's a lady called Jen Kanema commenting. This girl suffered. Suffered. I know what she's been through. She was even working for ZMBC. She does translation of, I don't know which language she speaks. She had to hide she was part of Upnd. You kept your job. You kept your life. Your social media was nothing but yourself and your family. Nothing. Nothing to do with the party. Nothing. So no. No. Don't you dare tell me that people are equal. In America, they do it. In America, UK, they do it. I know people who are part of politics. In fact, in the beginning, it was even a Nigerian man who recognized me as my friend's husband. He's a PhD student. He's the one who recognized me because, why don't you do politics in UK? I should stand for member of parliament in our area here. I refused. Okay, do councillor. They were looking for black minority Africans, black minority ethnic people to stand. I said, no. Why should I go and stand UK instead of me standing in my country, Zambia? You understand? And I was fighting for my people. You can call me bitter pestilence. I don't care. As long as I know that my bank balance is fatter than yours, times 20. In fact, times 500. All I know is I work hard and I've done my best. And here in Britain, I'm working even more hard. This is a timesheet of my company. Every day, people go to work. These are jobs. This is somebody who worked 94 hours. You, what are you doing? 84 hours. Every day, I'm just from dropping someone at work. And I'm taking another one. Another one has gone home. Every day, back to back. And I've just won another contract. So you talk about yourself. I am here because I know there will be a time when my people will need some help. That is why I'm here. When I advertise a job for people to be helping me with my company, you think it's a joke? Because I know the president cannot hire everyone. The jobs cannot hire everyone. At least my own little input. Have an office in Zambia that will be running some of the things of my company. It's cheaper. It is cheaper. Carol says there is merit way to honor people. There is a merit way to honor people. Yeah? People can be given a chance and people can be given KPI and HPA that yield results. There will always be room for anyone, but it's in how. And that is what I'm trying to say. And lessons, there were many lessons to learn from PF. True. I met a lady. She's actually one of my cheerleaders in Kalikiliki. A very, very hardworking woman who fought for PF and Mama Kandoluo. The woman is suffering. And she said, I'm going to campaign for HH now. A person like her. Think about how PF was embezzling funds. They were embezzling a lot of money. You people say Zambia is poor. Who told you Zambia is poor? Who told you Zambia is poor? If people are withdrawing over $300 million and they want to put them in other countries, you think Zambia is... Who told you? Do you know there's free money that even comes? So I'm here speaking for the people. You understand me? And I know this message will go where it needs to go. And there's a reason why I decided to come here. Stop being selfish. Stop being a dancer of here, 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 here. Yes, you blocked us. Fine. You have the jobs. You have the opportunity. Good on you. Clap for yourself. You did what you did. Propaganda. Say negative things. Let people think Lillian is bad. Lillian is evil. Amen. Hallelujah. Thank you. But one day, I will be remembered. One day. One day, I will be remembered. Because I did everything with all my heart. But many people tried. I'm blocking this boy. You're just a pain. Many people tried to say all sorts of negative things about me. Made up stories. Made up a lot of propaganda. Which I don't even have time to be answering to. Just because they can see, oh, maybe, like now, for example, one lady that always fights me, you know her. I asked her a question on a group. I said, do you have a visa to go to Zambia? No. Do you have a voter's card? No. Why are you fighting me? You have no visa. Shut up, Kahona. Shut up. You have no visa. You have no voter's card. You have no ticket. You are fighting me that is trying by all means to push the agenda. Just because you don't want me to be adopted. Look, there's only one position. There's only one position. Even if you stand on the strongest political parties, didn't we have a PF candidate stand with all the money that PF had? He lost. There cannot be one candidate. So let's not talk about the what. I'm going to continue speaking about it. Because at one time I came here and I spoke about Bowman Usambo. And I'm not going to spare anybody. You mess up with my people, I mess you up. on this platform. I will mess you up. Because people cannot be treated like they are nothing. I was in pain, receiving videos, audios from people who are captured by Chinese people, keeping them. And then you come and tell me, I want position. What position? Do you know how much I make in a week? You should be ashamed of yourself. I'm just doing this because I want to see my people in a better environment. You know, some people will be there, look at you, go back to UK. Of course, my children go to school free of charge. And you have to pay fees. Huh? I don't pay anything. I don't pay medical. I don't pay nothing. You pay. Who's going to suffer? Go back to the UK. At the end of the day, it was even going to be cheaper for you, for me to be part of whatever seat, whether it's Monali or Kabwata, whatever. Because I have no school fees to pay. All I need is a nanny to look after my children. Period. Free education. My daughter started her secondary education first year 7. Free at a powerful school. At a very powerful school. And somebody saying, who should look after him? Using taxpayers' money. You don't know what you're talking about. Our president is a billionaire, he's a millionaire. He knows how to make money. He knows how to empower people. He does. I mean, he made sure everybody had a cow and people ate cows. We ate T-bone. So why are people? Felix, I'm blocking you. You're in pain. I don't have time for you. So why you know what? You shock me because you underestimate HH. Do you know who HH is you? You don't know. His house alone is hosting governors, diplomats. His personal house. He has not even moved to State House. You know where church is you. When I'm crying for the people, I know what I'm doing. When I'm crying for the people, I know what I'm doing. It's because I know the man has the ability. You know, let me tell you something about HH, what most people don't know. HH is not the person that will come because, oh, I heard that there's Lillian. No. HH likes everything written down. That's the man, the way I've analyzed him. Go with a proposal. He'll look at it. And he'll say, I'll do this for you. You don't go to HH and say, I want money for food. Or I want money for business. He'll ask you, what business? Let's see your proposal. That's the HH. So when I'm saying they should start calling them, it's because I know the type of leader we have. He will be asking, okay, this group called Upnd youths, they want help. Where is their project? You understand? That's the type of person. So if they're encouraging people now, they tell them that, oh, the president has asked, even though the president has not asked to, just tell them. The president has asked us to give us your projects. Give us your projects. Then when you give us, we'll see what we can do in the next few months. People will be happy. Our president watikumbuka. Hey, how Mandin. People will write proposals. Chicken business. All sorts of things. They will write. And at the end of the day, let me tell you something. President HH, he came to Chakunkula. He saw the need of the people. He said, people are suffering here. What can I do? HH didn't give them money. He put a borehole. Use this borehole and make 23p a month and do what you know what you can do for Munali constituents. That is HH. So I would never blame HH if he has no idea that people are suffering. No, it's the people in the front. That's the one I'm talking to now. The ones in the forefront must help HH to remember people. Yes, you are all Zambians. And how will it work? Okay, let's do this. How can someone, a ward chairman, for example, he's not living well, he's not comfortable, and then they tell him, look for youths whom we can empower so that we can help them. And the man presents himself, he's walking, he has no car, he has no shoe, and his shoe is finished. People will believe him. Let's be realistic. When I say the chairman should drive, these are some of the things I mean. They should have an office. These are the same things I mean. the people should have an office so that people should go there, address their issues, whatever proposals, and then they can be presented to the president, bit by bit. And there's lots of companies and loads of organizations that want to come in. I mean, the UK government, Bonaventure, get lost. The UK government has pledged and actually have given more than how much? £9 million. It's not a joke. So HH just needs to press digits, talk digits. That's HH. You can't just expect HH to remember that, tell him there's this, he will do it. He will do it. And it's not handouts. You didn't hear what I'm saying. Okay, so most of you understand what I'm saying. But I am not happy to hear people complain. And I feel embarrassed on behalf of the party that people are saying such things. I feel embarrassed. So as somebody who stands for the people of Zambia, I am begging you. I'm begging your audience. Because even if I write letter you will not read. I'm begging. Because these are things that we've done before. Write letters. Before anybody makes a decision to leave a place, there's certain things they do. Write letters. Do this and that. Complain to this one. And there's no action. What do? You let them be. Let them do things the way they want to do. At the end of the day, people will see the real reason why I left. It's not me to come and tell you in public and say this is what. No. If Madam Mutinta Mazoka cannot be invited to Parliament opening, who is Lilian Mutambo? Let's be realistic. Okay, I want to see that woman invited. She needs to be brought forth. You two need to also complain. It's not me alone. She needs to be invited. And one thing about UPND, what they don't like is someone like me who talks. You must babysit the truth. You must defend everything even when it's wrong. The president is very open-minded. Right now people are waiting for the president to sack Tarsila Lungu, to sack Boma, to sack Kampiongo, to sack this one. See how confident Tarsila Lungu is in Parliament. The president shared a post on his page. Happy wedding day. If it was Lilian Mutambo that posted that day, you would have seen how people would have insulted me. It came from the president. Hey, yes. Please, stop being worshippers. Stop worshipping the president. If he is wrong, correct him. He needs correction. He is a human being. HH is not perfect. I was disappointed to see the jet flying of going to America posted on social media. These are things I complained about. We need to learn to keep secrets of certain things. It's not everybody. It's not everybody that should know that the president is flying out. HH still remains an enemy. Number one enemy. PF still have money. They can use anyone. Be careful. Be careful. When I dropped my video, I was crying. It's not a joke. When God shows, he speaks. Don't trust everybody. Because now you form government and now everybody will support us. We form government. So now, no. Some people are there to find means and ways to know the weaknesses of the president. The president needs support. He is new to everything. When he saluted, he made a mistake. Others were mocking. Why didn't they teach him? Why didn't they help him? Why didn't they tell him about appointing cabinet ministers before the law or the ministry is passed into parliament? Why? You wait for him to make a mistake and then you talk about it. There are so many mistakes that are being made. Believe you me, many UPND officials were not ready for UPND to form government. Because if they were, they would have been organized. In so many things, they would have been organized. But there's a lot of disorganization at the moment. Yes, they're settling in. But there's a lot of disorganization. Now, by the time the president settles in, it will be 3 years. Because this first 5 years, we are not going to calculate it as a term. It's a settling in and correction of things. It's 2026 going. That will be the real term of HH, because he will have settled in. He will have known the weaknesses of things. He would have known the loopholes. He would have known how people were making money through toll gates. He would have known the secrets through the FIC report. He would have known the plans of assassinations that were planned against his life. He would have known. And he will know his real enemies. Even those close to HH in UPND, they were eating with PF. I can even point them. They were going to State House. The CCTV, they are there. They never had hope that UPND will win because PF had the machinery and the money. They never had hope. What made PF fail was because their rigging failed. And thank you to you Zambians, to every Zambian that voted. I mean, I spent a lot of money flying all the way to register as a voter, flew again to vote, just to make sure that my vote counted towards Hakainde Hichilema. Don't take us for granted, especially the youth. The president made a very powerful speech, but whoever is the youth minister, consult people like me. Consult people like Biflo. Consult people like Pilato. Consult us. Bring us closer. When people see that you are working with this one, oh, okay, they remember these people because we have influence. Some of you have no idea. The first time when Alice had an issue with a friend, I did a video about her. Then I was doing YouTube a lot. And Alice came to me. We approached each other. And I told her, I said, Alice, I'm disappointed with you. Alice is now my best sister. I'm disappointed with you. Like, why? I said, look, Alice, you are a woman of influence. Use your page to fight for the people of Zambia. Some of the things that Alice will come and say on media, we are the brain behind certain things. Because we're there to mentor each other. We're there to mentor, oh, my sister, do this. My sister, this is what's happening. And she knows how to bring the message. The day when she was going to announce that she's supporting HH, I spoke to Alice in a number, I think we're PF, now let's support HH. I will give. Then she started the fucker pressure. Don't think we don't talk. Don't think when somebody raises, we talk as influencers, we talk. Because it's important that we are on the same page. Who are we supporting? Who are we supporting? There was a time it was not looking so good for UPND. We're like, what do you think? UPND taba win. Everyone was worried. I think you've heard even Siawan say people were approaching him to say, are we going to win? Are we going to win? There was a time things were shaky. But towards the end, we started knowing, this is a walkover. So we try by all means to use our influence. Youth minister should not be a dormant one that just looks after him. Look after the youth of Zambia. Bring up entrepreneurship projects. Let the youth, don't charge them for any application that they used to charge. Bring 100, it's free. Let them form groups, organizations, empower them. Let the youth have something to do. I advertise on my media for a caretaker job. More than 2,800 people applied to be a caretaker. Some are clinical officers. Some have degree in this, degree in that. They have no jobs. And the one who's taken the science technology, Mr. Mtati, Honorable Mtati, I've met you before, sir. MDC wanted me to be their candidate for Munali, because some of you people think maybe I just talk. I told them no. I will stand independent because I don't want to be on any side except being independent and with HH. Honorable Mutati, science and technology, is not for people who don't know technology. A lot of youths are there. Please, sir, bring them close. We are in a digital world where even a child who does not even know a degree in technology or science can do things. Bring them forth. I don't want to hear your families are the ones who are benefiting. I don't want to hear that. The word chairman, no, I know what chairman, they don't benefit, no. The minister's family and this, people who should benefit science and technology is the youth of Zambia. Without the youth, HH would not be president today. How the youth will be carried from now till 2026 will determine the next election. The youth need to be embraced now. Start the application forms now. Set up offices now. There is no time to waste. Start meeting them now and set up a big organization that will help the youth. Many people are suffering. And it is painful to see old Ganga people. They are the ones who still want to aspire for this. And somebody will say they have experience. Don't go there. Who is the owner of Facebook? How old is the owner of Facebook? Does the owner of Facebook even know how to be a member of parliament, how to do this and that? But we use Facebook to communicate. The same Facebook and Twitter. We came up with Bali. Some of you don't even know what Bali is. Bali is the language you say, exe. This is a Bali, our Bali. We started calling our dads Bali. We that went to private schools long time ago. Then one boy on Twitter said, so can I call you Bali? And said, yes, I'm your Bali. The same youths that called the president Bali should never be forgotten. The youth of Zambia are suffering. There's no jobs. There's no opportunities. And therefore, Mr. Youth Minister, sir, Honorable Minister, please remember these people. Many people last year suffered due to COVID. Tell us whether the Patriotic Front was telling the truth about the numbers of COVID and what their plans were. Because I said it that most of the things were a scam. Today, we're in the red list. When you're coming to the UK, you have to go in quarantine for 10 days. I was there for 11 days, actually. I will continue to speak for my people. I will continue to fly to Zambia. I will continue to work for my people. Because all I did was wholeheartedly. And what I continue to do, there are so many things that I do without even announcing. I just announce a donko. Legan says, the lady that decorated Antemba with Upnd must be remembered. Definitely. This is what I'm talking about. People who fought for the Chipani. Tinavi, tuarinu ile Chipani fi. I'll talk about Matomola. Matomola went to the cells many times. And it is painful to see that up to now he has no idea where he's going. He needs to be remembered. Matomola needs to be remembered. I've said his name twice. He fought on media. He was always going to the cells. Very vocal chap. Always protested when anybody was in the cells. Would protest. He needs to be remembered. Going forward, dear UPND members, allow us to talk. It will help the president to grow into a better leader. Let's not cushion the truth and say it is internal affairs. Internal affairs don't work. It is social media that made Lungu realize it was too late. It was social media that made Lungu realize he can do youth empowerment. So allow us to speak. Allow us to enlighten people. Regardless of anything, I'm still a Zambian citizen. So I have a right to speak about my country. And don't you dare stop me because I've got a voter's card. I voted. Avoid listening to lies about people. Especially me. Many people can have their own opinion and lies on whatever because they know that anything that Lilian Mutambo says or does, it goes viral. Not be me that started the Oga family matter and it's viral. Because people watch what I post. They may not comment. They may not say anything. Priska, that is a very derogatory statement. You come on my media to say you've noticed the madness in me. That is very stupid. A few months ago, I came on media crying for HH's life. Everything that I said, I received calls from leaders. They want planning to kill HH. So don't be stupid. You're among the people that called me mad for crying on media, crying for my president. Have you ever seen me join any other party? I've been in one party throughout my life, and I continue to support him. Call me mad. Call me whatever you like. I don't care. I will speak for my people. If the truth hurts you, it makes you think people are mad, don't come to my page. Shut up. Do you know how many times I've tried by all means to fight for my people and you are here talking rubbish? So what will I say? It is important that people are helped. People are remembered. You that is typing today, Bali, Bali, Bali. Did you even remember Bali before? Did you even wear a t-shirt too before? Your t-shirt was hiding. Suddenly all the titenges and t-shirts are out in the streets. Let me not even waste time on you. Whatever it is, we are one Zambia, one nation, one people, one tribe. And our president has come in to bring change, and he has also come to bring unity. Not you to come here and mock me and call me also. President HH likes people that even criticize. He prefers that. How many times were people eating HH's money? Do you know what goes around in the background? I know what I'm doing when I'm talking here. HH has spent millions. They eat his money, giving victory to other parties. Just shut up. Let me talk. We contribute. We do what we have to do. For you, not me. Like I said, my children go to school free in Britain. My son starts university next year free. Free. I'm even asking him to apply to go to Cambridge. You'll be there looking for school fees. I'm here fighting for you. You're calling me mad. What the penna? A mad person calling another person mad. Keep on speaking. Even if you want an appointment sick, you are very much entitled. You worked hard for the Upnd. Of course, I worked for the party. How many chitenges of bells I bought and somebody will tell me, yeah, you're looking for... We will all get positions at the right time. But for the people who suffered, who are there, who have no jobs, at least let's start getting the CVs. Let's start collecting the documents. Okay, somebody says, this is very important as much as there is need to include everyone to participate in the national matters. UPND members are the most loyal that can defend the party at all costs. That's it. You come and tell me that we are equal. Which equal? Equal to yourself. Okay. Thelma. Thelma says, you know what? I wanted to send my son back home for school. But when you consider the free education we get here, I changed my mind. She's in Britain. Free education. Let me tell you this. Children in Britain get paid £20 each a week. Calculate £20 times 21 kwacha. Free. If you have 6 children, you have 10. Calculate. Because now we should teach government shillings. The new government even stopped tax credits because people buy fiala 10 hours. They said the more children, the more money. The more children, the more money. 12 muntum avan. Now you should take for 700 a week pounds for sitting at home. So when we are speaking, my dear, we are not speaking because we are hungry. We are speaking because we are feeling your hunger. You come here with borrowed talk time. You come and insult me. When I can even look for an opportunity for you to come and work in Britain. If we punish my opportunities, no time. So, when we talk about females, I was very disappointed that we have few females in parliament. Very few. all political parties did not do much of a great job. And above all, there is nobody from the diaspora that aspired except one of our aspirant that was not adopted by UPND, and now he won as an independent candidate. So congratulations to you, Uncle. I'll share his image later. He did a great job and he won. He won. Okay. So Sapa said, I'm with you, I've been following you, but I think let us wait. There's still time. There's still time, yes, there is. But we start now to gather people's CVs, to put in offices, to do this and that. Believe you me, what I don't want to see is a PF member who was enjoying in PF, enjoying in UPND. I corner you. I'm not going to allow that. Some of them, hey, we're going to inauguration. Hey, where we used to see you at PF functions. We saw your pictures. We know your PF. You now want to come and enjoy even UPND. Let UPND members enjoy. The women that sing, the choir, they need to have businesses going on. They need to have their own bus. This time, nobody can vandalize anything that is UPND. So buy them a bus, label it UPND women. After all, we're entitled. PF made the living hell out of everyone. We lived in hell. And when it was not conducive, we came here and spoke. We did what we could. We came against Bill 10. We made sure that Bill 10, Anglo-American, is coming back with style never seen before. Be happy with Kopala. Bill 10, we fought Bill 10 and Bill 10 died. Okay? Yeah, so anyway, that's all I wanted to say. And please, 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 please take heart. Obviously, patience pays as well. It will happen, but patience pays. As long as we've spoken, we keep pushing. We'll be pushing, we'll be pushing, we'll be pushing. And when we push, we'll make sure that the agenda is achieved. Oh, somebody said, turn down in the comments. Don't worry. Yes, Carl says, let true UPND members enjoy. People suffer, let them enjoy. Let them enjoy. Let them have opportunities. That's what I mean. Let them all have opportunities to do something, to keep them going. And obviously, all Zambians will be given the opportunity as well to do something in Zambia. Any questions, ask me so that I can close this live stream. I am very blessed. I'm a blessed woman, blessed beyond words, because I believed in myself. I believed in what I needed to do for my country, and it was achieved. It was achieved. Yes, somebody saying you're being too emotional. Yes, because UPND members, you don't know how to listen to other people. What you want is just everything you say is correct. Right now, if the president says, I am going to appoint Bowman Usamba as minister, you will not argue. If HH says right now, I am going to appoint Kampiongo or Tasila Lungu as minister, you will even defend to say, okay, I think the reason why the president is doing that is because he wants Bowman to be telling him. You will even find a reason to defend him. Please, let's learn to be truthful. It helps. When we are truthful to our president, it will help him. Let's not keep things secret. Bedroom matters, they don't work. Because we've realized when you do bedroom matters, still more people are being blocked. I, for one, have never, ever met Hakainde Hichilema, despite how I campaigned for him. What does that tell you? If I can be blocked with all the resources, with everything that I was doing, are you telling me that the others will not be blocked? So just allow me to speak. Have you ever seen me in a picture with HH? Have you? Have you ever seen me in a picture, me and the president? Never. Because I was blocked by so many people. I contacted so many people. I tried. People were even promising me, no, you meet the president. No, you meet, me, I'm always with the president. I'll make sure you meet him. Never met him. I don't even know how the community house looks like. But I was campaigning. Let me tell you why I did not even push further. It's because my agenda was not for him to know me and see. My agenda was to help him fight this race. Period. You've never even spent even 1 kwacha on Chitenge. You want a position. Let people who's worked, benefit. It's a Zambian proverb. So you want PF members to be the ones to be getting good jobs. Anybody that worked for the party must benefit. And the general populace of the Zambian people, them too, they'll be looked after. But those ones, they should also be looked after. That's what we mean. You are the same people who be mocking UPND members. Hey, there's no. Okay. Thelma says, this is a leader and I know. Of course, they'll stand for the people of Zambia. I don't have time to babysit the truth. I should babysit the truth for who? For who? In the name of what? Forget about those things. I'm here to speak for my people. Okay, when getting health workers to Britain, remember me, I am a qualified registered nurse but unemployed. Of course, we'll work on that. Small says, just tell the PF cadres to verify their grade 12, especially Home Affairs and Local Government Ministry. There's lots of Zambians who are educated, you know, who can do something better with their lives. They were never given an opportunity. So those opportunities will come. There's many jobs, guys, many jobs. Yes, I've been so quiet because, first of all, I was in quarantine, but I shared a video on my YouTube channel. I'm going to go on my YouTube shortly because now I have Wi-Fi on my phone. Using data sometimes can be challenging. And then I was on maternity leave. The only thing that I could do was campaign a bit because I had already put myself out there that I was campaigning. And then I came back to the UK to work hard. And my daughter had her first injections. She was due for her injection, so I had to rush back. Rush like a jet. And then the children were starting school. I had to be back. So I've been busy doing motherly duties. And that's the reason why I've been quiet. Sometimes we need a break, you know, and kudos to Elias Musha. The first time I brought him on my live stream, I said, look, you can be doing these live streams, and then he's doing them as well. So we have a platform as well on his channel, on his page, where people can speak. But I also will be resuming talking about different things on my YouTube channel and on my platform because campaigns are over. And we can now focus on our lives, on our businesses, and we can talk about so many things. What are your expectations? And for me, on my platform, as I speak, I'm not going to babysit any truth. We'll speak as it is. If people are complaining, they complain. If they want, the president will hear. The president watches my platform. He knows what I do on my platform. So allow me, when I speak, he will see it. Okay? He will see it. Okay, wise words. Thank you so much. What is your take? Okay, yes. On the Ministry of Religious Affairs, yes, it needed to be scrapped because it was just a useless ministry that did nothing for the people of Zambia. It's a waste of Zambian resources, so we don't need the religious affairs. We don't need religious affairs ministry. I mean, the church was quiet, and the church is even ashamed. I feel sorry for that pastor that said, oh, he's a Satanist, no Satanist to be on the throne. Amen. I'm sure you're feeling ashamed. How far, prophet? How far today on Sunday service? Your fake prophecy didn't come to pass. You are not God. HH is a leader. He'll be a president of Zambia. And like I always say to people, I say, look, he'll be the president from now till 2026, and then 2026 to 2031, and then Gary Nkombo will come in up to 2031, yeah, to 41. And people say, so you want it to be only UPND, or only UPND? It's a one-party state. Nah. The reason why I say that is just to say that they will be longer in leadership. And all they need to do is not mess up. If they mess up, then they're gonna get the wrong things. But from what I know, like Gary Nkombo is amazing. Gary Nkombo, he's my dad's friend, by the way. He was my late dad's friend. I've always known him as Uncle Gary. He's amazing. He's amazing. Absolutely amazing man. You know, we just hope that those Barabambi, they will not block the other people. But otherwise, the president is open. He's willing to help and support people. He can't know everything around the country. Zambia is big. You know, being a political party president and being a country president, they're two different things. Zambia is big, so those that he needs to meet, they must be met. And I know he'll be busy with this meeting, these dignitaries, this, that. You have a lot to do, but remember the people of Zambia, please. Remember them. Okay, so somebody said we need to be objective at all times. Zambia is our only country. We have it. It's our duty to develop. That's it. That's it, Michael. That's it. That is why we are crying. And that's why we cried even for a better Zambia. Because we wanted leadership that thinks. Leadership that can see change. Leadership that can look at somebody who's talented and empower them. And not, power to. You are educated and you have no opportunity. You know, only cadres are living the life. No. So I know people are saying no to cadreism. Yes, no to cadreism, but that doesn't mean that there's people who are advocating for UPND. Like me, you can call me a cadre, for example, but I'm educated. You know, I'm educated. So we need to be placed in places where we can help things grow. What I wouldn't want to see is someone who's got a grade 12, even failed grade 12 certificate, and the person is in above position that somebody who's educated cannot even be in that position. And then you'll be using someone who's educated to aid that person what to do. It's an insult to our profession, especially people who are qualified. It's like you putting an accountant, you say this one is a chief finance officer, but the person has no idea about accounts. And then you get a qualified accountant to be the one showing them what to do. It's an insult. It's an insult. So those who are qualified must be helped. Time will come and you will meet HH. Yeah, I've never met him before. Moses says, please don't give chance to Hakainde from PF crossover. We know them. UPnd has plenty of people waiting for jobs. Yes. Okay. Somebody says, Daniel says, you are such a lady who can stand and speak on behalf of the voiceless women out there, especially in the rural areas. Continue doing this. May God bless you. One day. I love it when you sound like that. No nonsense woman. You are the best when you talk like that. Of course. Talk for my people. I remember, madam, we were swindled money by, I think it's Longo's Tags Town Council. Nothing has been done for 3 months. I have been going to the commissions. Nothing. Oh, computer gone. Sorry about that. I love that. No political prostitutes should be entertained indeed, of course. They're going to come. I will be upset to see Doris Leah, by the way. Doris Leah should not be in any position ever. Nowhere. Doris Leah, out. Mama Kandoluo, out. They don't deserve to be anywhere. They'd never help the people of Zambia. They were too pompous. Boma Lusambo should just remain as an MP as he is. He should never be appointed as any minister. So list of ministers that are there and MPs, they will work because of the president. If they fail, they are accountable, not the president. So don't come and say, but the president, because somebody can present a proposal to the president. No, I'll do this, give me this ministry. And the president, okay, since you are elected as a member of parliament, this is what we will do. We'll give you this position. The president had stated before that he would, first of all, look at the people that were elected. Once people are elected, then he will look at them in terms of appointing them as ministers. Which is what he has done. He has done that. Okay? That's bad. Seeing my PF, don't say that you're a woman of God. Don't call them Uwamba. No. My Ethel. Uwamba Muibala, Adira Muibala. It's not somebody going to steal like PF. No. Somebody who has worked hard for something. Sweated. Must benefit. Let's not do church thing here. When brown envelope pastors were collecting money, where were you? You were suffering. Allow people to also get what they can. Ah, are they? Let's not be fake here. Let's be truthful, okay? Yeah, so Lily, I tried to meet you, but efforts proved futile because your right-hand man did not make it possible that we meet. Honestly, I really wanted you to meet Bali 7. Or William, I'll send you a message. I tried to meet HH and I've never met him before. I never met him. I tried my best. And all people did was to lie against me. That's their talent. They have no education more than me. They have no exposure more than me. And the best thing is to destroy this person's name by saying all sorts of lies about her so that people should never even look at her. Well, God is God. My time too will come. You can be in that position and fail. That's how it is. And when my time comes, 2026, I'll be there. After all, I'm so happy that let it be that way. Let me make my money now. Believe you me, God is great. I want to search for God is great. President Hakainde. Oh, Sean Tembo. Sean Tembo is politicking on Facebook. That's what he's doing. He wants to be popular and he's calling numbers and he is very much sponsored. I told you, those guys still have money. And what would kill the UPND would be if those that help the party are not well looked after. Because PF is watching. They are waiting for every mistake and they are going to come up with very, very powerful movement. And they know that the youths will be neglected. I'm giving you this tip. PF know the youth of Zambia will be neglected. Because some of the leaders that are there, not everybody is sensible. You know, some leaders that are there will be selfish. And PF will start recognizing the youths. Socialist Party also will be recognizing the youths. Kalawatu will be recognizing the youths. And when these people rise, if you lose your seat as a member of parliament in 2026, you caused it. Because many of them will cause it anyway. Okay? So, the president was praying. I'm on his page. So the president wrote that we are grateful to all Zambians for giving us their time today as we share the vision of the country. He shared his vision. His vision is not for lazy people. The president's vision is not for lazy people. It's for people that will work. Many of them will be sacked. Trust me, they'll be fired. We know. I mean, if you pay for your adoption, it means you never worked. They will be fired. Many of them will be fired. Many of them will fail. And the president will reshuffle. Mark this word. I've said it. Just because HH is a good leader doesn't mean that those that he hires will be good. Some are just there to benefit themselves. Okay, so he says it even on his page. He said, look, Madam Speaker, on the 12th of August, our people sounded the trumpet of change. It's a trumpet of change that we have. The trumpet summoning all of us on duty, to national duty. National duty means it's not for your family. Those of you who have been given positions. It's not for your village people. It's for the entire Zambia to benefit. Whatever, I don't want to hear $1 million of accounts have been transferred here. We will expose you. Me, my page, we will expose you. We won't look at you and say, no, because I'm a member. I'm a member, but we'll expose you. Okay, so the president stated that the courage and energy and faith we garner for our transformation will secure us the success we all desire to achieve. Hard work, discipline, perseverance must be our bedrock. Indeed, the classical Greek writer was right when he said, and I quote, much effort, much prosperity, end of quote. So he said a lot of things, and he wrote it in capital letters. Let us emulate Dr. Kenneth Kaunda, who worked so hard. He did. Okay? So he's done his prayers. And another thing that I would like to say, please, do not compare Madam Mutinta, Hichilema with Madam Esther Lungu. Don't. Respect them as they are in their offices. There was one time you people were, Ifintuni Lungu. You were like that. I know now he's no longer the president. Respect that woman. She's innocent. She did nothing. She tried her best. And when she came to cry, I'm appealing, you mocked her. And I said, no. I said it. It's on my YouTube channel. I said, no. I genuinely felt her crying. Look, there's something about being a mother. I'll tell you this. A few weeks ago, I was doing a school run before I came to Zambia. But then the baby was only 1 week old or 2 weeks old. I saw a lady, a British woman, white woman. She came out of the car, went to the back seat of her car and took out her baby and was patting the baby who was choking. The baby was choking. I felt the pain on her behalf. That is the pain of a mother. When she was crying, I'm appealing, people should stop gassing. She meant it because there's nothing she could do. Of course, she knew the truth, but she was powerless. So we need to know who was gassing people, and they need to be arrested. We need to know the owner of 48 houses. They need to be arrested. We need to know how much President Lungu has now, and we need to take it off him. We can't be nice to people. Every minister that was part of PF, we need to know their bank balance, transactions, offshore accounts. We need to know, because those are monies for the Zambian people. So when I say everybody will enjoy, everyone will enjoy, everyone will benefit. It is important that we all work together, especially the youth. Legan said HH should take it upon himself to embrace the youths because they are the reason he came victorious. Of course. Of course. My red beret finished. I have this purple one as well. PF under ball winner is dead, Naima. You should have resurrected Basata. Never underestimate anybody. In politics, never underestimate anyone. Your greatest, weakest link will be the one to, even that same Sean Tembo. The thing is, you Zambians, the way you vote, you are strange. Even that same Sean Tembo, if he was serious, he would have even 4 MPs. I mean, Hamududu Haivi has 1. He would have MPs as well. If a person like Kalaba, for example, he's a good man, you know, he's destined, he's got a future, very bright future. A person like him should have even contested for MP and saved the 95,000 for the future. Okay? Let us make t-shirts labeled with the presidential results of HH and ECL and the t-shirts written Sean Tembo 0. I'm telling you, that's a good business proposal. Pressure start now. Sean Tembo 0. Okay, the president would say Takapite to the previous regime. It happened, and now the party says it's rebranding GCE, and I say Bakapona Nafut. Okay? Elaborate on that. No, but PF is dead. PF can be dead, but they can still form a party through another organization. You don't know these things. This is politics, my friend. They can still form another party using their resources and pushing certain faces forward. Pushing certain faces forward. And when they push those faces forward, you will follow those faces. And yet it's PF sponsoring. Abi, we have MMD members in UPND now. So, never understand politics. The same MMD you kicked out, they are back again. They were back in PF. They were back in PF. They are back in UPND. So, don't underestimate anyone. Moses says, I think you are selfish. If you are not adopted, no need to stand independent. I saw potential in you, but your move was not okay. I stood independent because of corruption. It was a protest. There's no way I can see leaders. Leaders. What did Siawan say a few days ago? I know you follow him. Some are eating money now. Promising people job. Promising. They won't say Watuntulu. So those same Watuntulu, they're the ones who are even making HH fail for many years. This year, what saved HH was the youth, because we protested and the HH gave us that comfort. You know, HH was always available. He would always address the youth. Like even now, he's kept in touch. That is what made HH win, not the older generation. It's the youth that made HH win. He got the votes from the youth. So if people are selfish, they eat corruption, money, and adopt whoever because the person has paid them money. That's what we get. And for me, what I would say is it's better people are honest. Be honest. Look, we are not going to take you. And the reason why we're not going to take you is because I think we want this one. Sit us down to the 1-2. My fellow candidate, Muha, is injured. He was not even given presidential campaign. Not even a letter. Somebody that every funeral in Munali constituency is Muha. Every funeral in Munali constituency is Muha. Not even a presidential letter to say, oh, you're part of the presidential campaign team. He was ignored. I even approached leaders. Chairman of this, sir, remember this young man. Appoint him, let him be part of. He was, even inauguration card he did not have. When we talk about loyalty, so many people are selfish in Upnd. So many of them are selfish. Very soon, you will see. Let HH settle. A lot of them will be disappointed because they will think HH will babysit them. Wait. Okay? Yeah. What is your say on changing some features on our currency notes to catch those keeping money in sacks at home? Well, for me, I was for the idea that the president's face should be there. That's the best idea, but... Okay, I love this lady. Thank you. Madam Lillian, kindly clarify, please. Are you now back with Upnd? I'm back as an advocate and I've always been. I don't need to be part of any political party to show my advocacy for the Zambian people. President Hakainde Hichilema is the president of Zambians. So I have a right to speak about him. I don't agree with many things that go on. And I know that, for me, what I would say is HH needs to change a lot of things. He needs to change the leaders in the party. He needs to change the officials in the party, because a lot of them have messed up a lot of things. They've messed up a lot of things. They've injured a lot of people. People are heartbroken. Let me tell you something. The biggest heartbreak you can get as a human being is betrayal. Betrayal. When you sacrifice everything. Look, I had a chance to take my children to Dubai. I had a chance to take my children to Paris. I had a chance to take my children to America. I had the money to take my children where they need to enjoy, and then I sacrificed for the party. And nobody even called me one day and said, Lillian, come, let's talk. They wanted me to be begging them by giving them money. I was told I should pay 50,000 in total. In fact, even 100,000. Washako 10 pinapa, oh, I'm aspiring. Washako 5 pinapa, I'm aspiring. In the patriotic front regime where people were poor, I should be giving an individual 10,000. What about the people who are working door to door? Why not give them 100 trays of eggs for them to be empowered? So because I didn't do those things, that is why they put me kuwaya. So sometimes when I see you people talk, I just laugh at you because you have no idea. If you don't corrupt officials, you don't get your adoption. Somebody called me and said, Lily, Have you given this man money in the party? I said, no. Have you met this one? No. Have you given this one? No. You've never met all these people. Kiss your adoption bye. Anybody that corrupted officials got adopted. Anybody. And the people who got adopted and are now members of parliament are people who did even work. They don't even know how Kalikiliki looks like. They don't even know how places look like. The only people at least I can say, oh, this one really deserved adoption was Potfatembo Chawama. The guy worked. Haimbe Mulambo, you know he worked for the party. Quite a few people. But a lot of people were hurt and injured. And what most people do, when they see that you have what it takes to take certain positions, they start fighting you. And that's what I experienced. I never came to media to say the things that were happening in Upnd because I protected the party. There are so many things that I experienced, but I kept them away from media. And then I would see the people within the party are the ones coming on media exposing she's pregnant. Oh, she thinks just because she's selling eggs, she's buying eggs, she'll be adopted. You don't fight a fellow freedom fighter. That love was never there. That unity has never been there. There is competition between each other, and it is dangerous. It is very, very dangerous because it is deadly. If we are fighting the same reason, Charlie, Thomas, Mercy, I'm reading names here, Fred, Joasfat, Chris, Mark, Chileshe, we are fighting the same reason. No matter what I do you don't like, you should never come to media and fight me there. Call me. Let's talk about it. Or what I'm doing is something that is bringing numbers to the party. Call me. How can we work together? I don't have money. You have. Let's do this together. But she just came from UK, from nowhere, to come and aspire on our party so that she should take position. Hold it there. Hold it there. You want me to show you one invoice for the week that I get? You ask yourself, what was I doing in Zambia? You ask yourself, why were you wasting your time? Just me being a YouTuber, I was getting more than 2,000 pounds. I could comfortably sit here and shoot videos and make money and forget about Zambia. But people used to say, you're just talking from the media. Well, let's have from the media. Come on ground, let's see if you do it. I came on ground and I was speaking. I was speaking. Then the people within the party, because I want you to hear me right, because I'm tired of you people thinking, oh, because within the party, they started sponsoring people to start fighting me on media. They were sponsored. Because if they are seen doing it, they will look like they are not good people. So they sponsor other people to fight me. And lie. Oh, she insulted this one. Oh, she said this. Oh, she did this. Oh, she's planning this. Oh, within the party, there was too much politics. All I wanted is to see Zambians have a better Zambia. I don't need to be in a position in Zambia in order for me to survive. I hire people. I hire people. I am an employer. I do people's wages. I'm talking about, I'm doing wages of people. One person is getting 1,500 pounds, 2,000, and I'm calculating the 900 pounds. I do their wages more than 10 to 20,000 pounds wages for people. It tells you I have the capacity. I have the ability to live comfortable. I put that aside. I put it on hold for you. That I come here on media, dressed in a barrette, dressed simple, does not mean I did not eat KFC. Does not mean I did not eat pizza. Does not mean I do not eat comfortably. I am very, very comfortable. And it's not a joke. I can manage a lifestyle of leisure and post Gucci on Facebook. Post a Range Rover on Facebook. To what benefit? To hurt you? To injure you? No. I will not do that. Because I don't want to see my Zambian people suffer. And I'm enjoying alone. No. My heart is to see everybody at least something better than nothing. So next time, before you listen to anybody lie about me, they don't even know me. They don't even know how my visa looks like. They don't even know how my children's British passports look like. They don't even know. And they'll be there talking. It doesn't work like that. Respect the people that fought hard for your freedom. Respect the people that fought hard for your freedom. Diaspora inclusive. We stood by you. You were mocked. Bowman Lusambo said he uses 2 million kwacha to shop. There's so many things that we experience. Cornflakes are cheap. Apples are cheap. Apple. What is apple in UK? Drinks are cheap. School fees free. We are living better than you. And then you are fighting me because I have come to aspire. Allow me to aspire to call the numbers. I fail. And not now it should be your celebration that I failed. She has failed. She has failed. It is good I didn't even win. Because I wasn't going to win the contracts that I have. I would have been focused on this. I would have been focused on, no, but now, I can focus on my business. I can still come and speak. I can still do this. I can still do that. You understand? So I have the next 5 years to make money. Not money. Money. This is when now I know what it means to make money abroad. There is money. Proper money. Genuine money. Left, right, and center. By God's grace, next year, I want to bring at least 5 Zambians on my business. You understand me? So we're talking about the currency. The 4 founding fathers should be on the currency. It makes sense, but he's no longer the president. Precious says there's an appointment coming for you, Lily. Please remember me. My sister, I think just mention the people, not saying the party. It will seem the whole party. No, you know what we mean, that it's not everybody. I can't start mentioning people's names. What's that? But they used to go to State House. They used to go to State House. And today, they're in the forefront. They would never even campaign. They just sat there. Eating PF money. Charmaine defected. Respect me, I never defected. I had a chance to. People called me. They offered me adoptions. I said, no. I can't defect to anyone because I don't believe in the ideologies. Just because I've not been adopted, I should defect to another party. To do what? God gave me the ability to stand. Charmaine was a darling of Upnd. She was a very sweetheart of Upnd. I'll talk about Charmaine. It pained me when I was doing my provincial interview. And this girl was busy smiling. Busy chatting. I don't know whether she was flirting. I don't even know. I said, such a person. She's part of the panelists. You think you can be adopted? I got 0. 0 votes at province, 0. Because in our DSM. That's why I got 0 votes. So don't you dare insult me because you're not adopted. Because I did not give them money. That's why I was not adopted. And congratulations to Mike Mposha. He's a member of parliament. Good on him. He'll work. He'll do his job. The president will be on his neck. That one we know. But the adoption process, when we talk about it, it's not only in Lusaka, it was everywhere. HH would have had more votes than he had he adopted the right candidates. That's just the truth. A lot of people were demoralized. HH would have had even 4 million votes. 2.8 was good, but he could have won much more because many people were left out. Mutinta Mazoka was going to be a great candidate. People, hey, there's appointments. Honorable Jack Mumbu would have been appointed. Now we don't have many members of parliament, women. It's okay. Okay, so somebody's saying, here we make money. They don't know. That's messy. 2026 is coming. We'll be there for you. Thank you so much. We make money in Britain. You just need to sweep one road and you're already in £100. Can you sweep a road in Zambia and get £100? Lazarus says, you're a blessing to the nation of Zambia. Thank you for your words. Lovely. You're a blessing to women. Thank you so much. What's your take on ZESCO ghost workers? We'll talk about it in a live stream because it's going to take long. We appreciate you. You're hardworking. 2026 around the corner. Don't lose hope. You have already made a name on Zambia politics in such title race. Corruption is evil, says Charles. Very, very evil. And that's what deprived me of an adoption. And that's what made me to be where I am. But it's good because there's certain things that I needed to put in place. It's a long story. That I needed to put in place before I can become member of parliament. I mean, think about it. In 2026, my firstborn, British-born daughter Ellen will be 18. She'll be an adult. Eileen will be 17. Ellery will be 10. The baby will be 5. So it's all good. It's all good. But respect women. I'm not going to allow anybody who's going to disrespect women this year, next year, or any other year. Do not disrespect women. Do not disrespect women. Just because I aspired as a woman does not mean I am a prostitute. I am this, I am that. Oh, she has 5 children. Oh, you don't know my life. I don't need to come and tell your media what my personal life is. What I faced, my personal, but you don't know relationships in Britain. You don't know what we've been through. Those are private matters. What you should even be doing is respecting me for standing out, leaving my children, bringing them to Zambia with me, leaving them comfortable. You heard my daughter speak. Hi, President Hakainde Hichilema. People will be like, what a time, 1G. Why was Thailand town fighting for these people in Zambia who don't appreciate? That's what people were telling me. Why are you wasting your time? Your children go to school. If I show you my children's school, it's Chengelo Standard Plus. Go to good schools. My daughter is sick. Free education, free dental, free everything. You understand? So we are here just talking about the importance of people being recognized and remembered. And the greatest thing that I really hated about what happened in the UPND is using Chela to fight me. They knew Chela was close to me. They knew Chela was a brother. They knew how we fought for Chela, but they used the same Chela to fight me because they knew if Chela fights me, it means it is true. She's a problem when I'm not. Many people. Somebody said, just to clarify a bit, where you say they wanted to pay for adoptions. Did we vote for corrupt people? Time will tell. Time will tell. The members have said it. It's not for me to announce. Time will tell. My own is to protect the president's interest and the youth. That's it. Abashala, you will know them. It's not for me to come here and tell you, so. And they dare not mess up with Chela. They dare not mess up with Chela. I'm saying it live here so that you should remember. Ali and Alan. They dare not mess up with Chela. The day they'll mess up Chela, you will hear Chela say things. Wait. They should babysit Chela like a baby for 10 years. They should just do something bad to Chela. You will hear from him. Me, I'm not that type of person to come here and start saying things. But Chela will. So I'm just here in my corner watching, waiting. Somebody did a video about me. If she says she's making contracts, what is she doing in Zambia? And I was laughing. I said, Lord. I was in UK. When the person was doing a video, I said, Lord, see how blind people are. You don't know me? You that know me, guys, by Facebook, madams, gentlemen, uncles, aunties, have you ever seen me? On Facebook, I say, I'm going to UK. Have you ever seen me on Facebook and say, I'm going to Zambia? Never. Even when Upnd has formed government, I don't have table and some know that I'm a threat. They can do whatever they can. This is politics, my friend. Trust no one but your family. I'm not going to announce it because I take her. So I'll check in. You go to Zambia airport, you find your bag. Madam, can we search your bag? They find drugs. Not everybody is your friend. And that's why I am really praying for my president that whoever is around him means well. Because not everybody means well. Hichilema, Mukuka, as you've typed again. Taluwikwa. Those who love women, they will be seen now that they love women. Those who don't help people, they will be seen now that they don't. Right now as we are speaking, some MPs have changed their numbers. Right now as we speak. It's not my duty to mention their names. They've already changed their numbers. When the people are dying, the ones that were fighting, they're doing this and this for them. When they call them, this number you called is busy. It's busy. It's busy. It's busy. For 5 days, he's busy. 1 week, he's busy. But he go wire. Hichilema. For those of you who don't understand Bemba, it means somebody who has a problem in them. A habit. A habit is the best because, you know, you can't talk about disabled people. Somebody who has a habit, one day it will be exposed. Nobody, you will come and tell me. You will come and tell me at Lilian Wadilandide. Me, my own interest, like I've said, if you've seen on my page, I only talk about the president. That is my interest. The president and our mother, Mama Nalumango, they are good people. These people, I can say, oh, our mother, our this. I'm not talking about any MP, any minister. I don't have time for them. The president is the head overall. Danji says character is like pregnancy, sis. Inauguration card. Kweze kugula. Card. You tell me contract, you get it. We shall hear. That's just the truth. Some are in this position. They fought hard. They paid corruption money because they knew, once a member of parliament, I will embezzle funds. They're not there for the interest of the Zambian people. Who told you? And I know most of you people, you voted because everything was red. Yes, it was a protest vote. But 2026, you will vote wisely because you will have known their character. Mukabe Shiva. You come and tell me, say, Lillian, no wonder. Wait. Not everybody that has started with HH now will finish with him. What did I say? Not everybody that has started with the president now will finish with him. Some, they have mouth, bad mouth. Just because they've given you water, they will insult you for that water. Moneni. Moneni wanamishiandi. Wait. You hear? You hear? Guide me. People know that I talk. So they will come and be sharing audios with me, videos with me, what with me. They are scared to talk. Me, I'll talk. Character is like pregnancy. So the diaspora called me and said, Lilian, if you watfaka kuwaya. I said, no. At least the president is coming to America. So I'm sure he will attend to you. My prayer is that those in America don't block people who want to see the president. You are very good at that. And I'm not saying you people, but people are very good at that. Now that we've heard that corrupt still going to come and join them, make your own part. Please, I didn't say. I said the officials, some. Some, they even bought them cars for adoption. Some received 10 pin. Some received so much. Me, I said I will never corrupt anybody. My conscience should tell me. I have a clear conscience. I did not corrupt anybody. But somebody who invests in corruption, that investing in the people, make sure they have regalia, make sure they have t-shirts, make sure they have transport where they want to go, make sure they have food, they have drinks, make sure you visit them, you go to their funerals. You've never done all that in your entire life and straight, boom, you've been adopted. Oh, Lilian is not adopted because she talks too much. No, that was propaganda to put me down, to put my good name down. All I did was work. A hard-working person, you can never put them down. And you can tell by the numbers that we're having even when I was going around. Chashu Pinefe. And there's what you call time. There's what you call time. There's time for everything. There's time for everything. One day, you will come and tell me, Lilian, what landed. They know. They know. They know. That is why they used other people to fight me. That's why you see somebody, that lady that is always posting about me. I just look, I say, you don't even know me. All you do is just... I posted 4 years ago on Mwevan to Media on a post. I said, this man will be president one day, Muke Sanjewa. Isn't he president now? I did a video. When the time when I stood independent, if I did not mean that video, it was a lie. I should have deleted that video. But I still kept it and I shared it. I said, he will be president. That's just the truth. Very, very soon, you will see it. I don't want to hear a child of a minister having a good school, a good job, and the people who suffered for UPND, they are suffering. That's what I mean. I don't want to hear that your family members are enjoying and they are suffering. There are so many fashion designers in UPND who don't have the ability and the capability, empower them to dress the first lady. Don't give your families. Don't keep it within your family. You are a minister. Your sister is the one who's dressing the president. You are a minister. Your brother is the one who's providing car tenders. You are a minister. You are the one who's, your uncle is the one who's supplying water. You are a minister. That is why I said, remember the people. Because that is what is happening now. Forget Facebook. You on Facebook, you can't see it. But what is happening now is people are benefiting right now under the nose of those that worked hard for UPND. So if I talk on behalf of them, allow me to talk on behalf of them. Let me finish with organized family. Oga Kent. I am their music manager. So that's why I spoke about it. They see me as their manager. They see me as somebody who can help them with music. When I met them, how many years has Oga Kent been singing for HH? For many years. Are you aware he has never met HH in his life? No, you're not. The people that surround HH, some of them are wicked people. Very wicked. Very wicked. How can somebody who sings a song to campaign for the president, he's never met? I met the musicians, all of them. I'll speak for them. That's why I share that audio deliberately. Because I know that that's the truth they want us to babysit. I'm transparent. I will not hide. Let people know. When I met them, see how unkept they all looked. No disrespect. They came by bus. No car. And they said, look, we've been singing for the president because they have hope. And we begged for dinner with the president, just dinner. For a meeting. We never saw him. And I even thought, this is now my opportunity. I'm going to see the president. He never came. They blocked him. So when I'm speaking for the musicians, I'm speaking for the UPND members, I know what I'm talking about. These people have sung hit songs. I met this guy who sang a hit song for UPND. Hit song. The guy was just looking untidy. When they go, the same UPND, some of the leaders will tell them, hey, chokani up musicians, chasing them like dogs. This was their complaint. So before you can talk about, hey, ask me that knows them. Muke Sanjeba. I've said it again. You will come and tell me. How can somebody who's singing for a president who is an enemy of the government, you cannot even buy him a water or drink. The guys used to leave the stage. Walk. If they can be singing, they're not yet in government. And now UPND is in government. They will help those people. Allow me to talk. They will not help them. I've said this because I want you to say, Lily, you said it all. You spoke for the people. Or maybe that video has influenced this. The musicians cried to me. Honorable, Tima Siriza tasiza kusha perform. Na ramanzi chabo ramanzi zero. Tienda muba. After performing, hechi. Taino kwela bus. And in the bus, he will go alive. He will be beaten up like an animal. A musician died because of singing HH. When they're singing, they say HH. They died. Musicians would come by bus. But the president has released money, by the way. It's in someone's pocket. There's this lady, very selfish woman. Selfish. She's even watching. very selfish. Honorable Cornelius Muitwa gave her 50,000 kwacha. Give this money for the women to enjoy. She put the money in her pocket and released. I don't know whether it's stooping. The rest is hers. So, if we speak, we know what we're talking about. Many people will be disappointed. Many people will be disappointed. Stop encouraging them by saying, no, the president can't help everybody. They must find a way of helping people. Because the moment you say that, you are blowing their ego to do things the way they want selfishly. President is a millionaire. He's a millionaire. Jokes aside. You're telling me he can't remove $1 million and say, empower people. It can work. But even when the president removes the $1 million, believe me, it will never reach the recipients. That's why we need people like us who are transparent to be there to monitor such projects. Someone like Kangwa Chileshe is a good boy, good man. The musicians, they were promised they'll be taken care of. So when they cry, allow them. They refuse to perform for Kalandania. I was disappointed at the inauguration. The women that Kangwa Chileshe took a picture with, they were sat on the floor, on the ground at the inauguration of the president. And I told myself, honestly, let's be honest. How can people be sitting panshi? We are now government. We are government. Spend on the people. Akaso muikwata. I'm very sure if we ask those women, na 10 kwacha tabakwet. Polling agents that worked. Now you want me to talk, I'll talk. Can you think maybe I'm just talking? Polling agents that worked have never been paid, but the president released the money. How dare you tell me not to talk? The president released money for polling agents, and none of the polling agents that protected the vote so that there should be no rigging have been paid. These people slept at polling stations for 3 days, never bathed, never brushed. And you don't even pay them a penny when the president released money. That is what we are talking about. So when I come on me that fight for them, it's because when I go through the right channels, they don't even respond. They don't even know what a letter is. I have written letters of grievances. So and so, this is what is happening. Before I decided to become independent, I wrote letters. I have proof. More than 4 letters. No action. So you understand? Let's keep people well. From just polling agents, what's going on? Are you going to remember them? Or now that you've won, the president has won. He has no idea, the president. He's very innocent. But the leaders, selfish. Mwadi dancer, mwa MMD, mwa dancer mu PF, mwa isa na mu UPND, ni mweka for mwabadira. If any of my UPND members complain, I will come and talk. I will never stop. Treat people right. Without those polling agents, the votes would have been stolen. Pay them. Pay. I had 350 polling agents. I gave each and every one of them 250 kwacha, and their aim was to protect the presidential vote and my vote. Each and every person got their money same day. We called them the following day. They got paid. My mother was making them sign. Chileshe, NRC, sign. I'm an independent candidate. I afforded to pay 350. What about a political party? Pay. The president is not even aware. He's not even aware that people have never been paid. Antonio, I'm not upset. I'm just talking about these things. He's not even aware that people have never been paid. To him, he has released money. And that is how HH is. He releases money. And other big people, they release money. But the people, Mafianta. Stali says that's what you say. You don't like the truth. Yeah, I will say the truth. Oh. And the truth hurts. Pay polling agents. The president won on the 16th. He was, by then he was announced. He won on the 12th. Pay polling agents. To say, Lillian, refund me my bundles. How much I'll buy you bundles? Pay polling agents. Pay them. They're crying. They're calling me. Can you talk for us? So I'm also talking for them. Pay. Kanyama polling agents didn't get paid. Pay. Pay. Monali polling agents didn't get paid. Pay. Let's not criticize PF, and yet the same things that we're criticizing PF for happening. We are not going to allow that. We start now by correcting things. If we start babysitting things now, believe you me, we'll be in another issue of, oh, this and this happened today. The president must know that polling agents did not get paid. They are complaining. I'm tired of receiving their phone calls. Pay them. And remember those people that worked. That is what my broadcast was all about. Thank you so much, everybody. It's your girl, Lena Matams, also known as Gulupa Zeruma Kushupa Zambia. Just here talking about real life issues and advocating for the people of Zambia. Let's be realistic. And me, I'm an honest and open person. I never babysit to woof. It's chic. I won't. Okay? People suffered for this party. People sacrificed their lives. People did all sorts of things. Remember them. If you cannot remember them as polling agents and pay them $250, Katushe go to there. Katushe go to there. Oh. Remember them. Remember them. There are so many bad seeds in UPND that used to do double tewera. They used to eat with PF. They come and eat in UPND. And then, you know, let me tell you something. Some of these guys, they never even had a vision that UPND will win. It was just a guesswork. For the spokesperson, Mr. Charles Kakoma, to leave UPND, to join PF, it means they saw that there was no hope. For Charmaine to leave, they knew that there was no hope. You feel me? So they were doing double tovela. And part of their double tovela was to select candidates who are not powerful on ground so that HH doesn't win. That's why I'm a candidate will win. But we never by grace. That's why they are putting prayers verses per Facebook. To believe that they can win. It is the people of Zambia that decided to do a protest vote. You understand? Me, if HH consults me, or even other officials, if they will never consult me anyway. If they were to go, I will show them this one out, this one out, this one out. Some of these leaders, go and give them a job, kumushi. Go and give them sinazongwe. They shouldn't be near the HH. They shouldn't be near HH. Because these are the same people who make HH fail. He will never lose election. But I mean failing by making too many mistakes. Because he will not know that this is what is happening. And we will assume he's been told. HH is a good man. They blocked him from me meeting him. They made sure I never met him. They now started pumping in lies. So my worry is for those people that helped. If me that was sacrificing for the party can be attacked, can be treated anyhow, what about those people that did not spend even one kwacha? People will say, after all, they didn't spend money. I met some ladies who done inauguration and I said, Mommy, remember the people. Remember the people. These people suffered. This is no way in any attack of any party or what. But what I wouldn't want is for Kalimash to come out and say, never you paid. Because Kalimash said it. When you paid, never you paid, and then there's another video where somebody was showing money to say, this money only in PF, not in UPND. Of course, we're not talking about that type of stinking rich money that you are spending and flashing. No. We're talking about at least people should be better than where they were. Number one, all ward chairman must drive. Buy them cars. They must drive. Hilux, yes. And all cheerleaders. If they don't drive, take them to driving school. They must drive. They must have an office, respectable office. We are tired of meeting Patun Temba. Can't be meeting someone Temba, a ward chairman Pantemba. They must have offices. Look after them well. There's too many bad seeds that advise wrongly and lie. Lots of lies. A lot of lie. They will lie. Those of you who know me, I've never insulted any official on my page. But there's been lies that I've insulted them. Okay. Because if that official is insulted, then Lillian will see it as a bad person. Buy them cars, you should use much money. You people, you underestimate HH. I've just come here against. You underestimate that man. The man is a millionaire. How much is a car from Japan? Why are you talking like that? My $500 cars, you think HH and Hakainde? What are you talking about? Do you know how much is the salary of a president? He will use his salary to pay. Hello? 156. Calculate for me, darlings. 156 constituencies times 2. Nishinga. 12, 10, 11, 1, 3, 4. 412 vehicles. 412 vehicles times 500. They will be tax free. They will come. It's bomber car. 4,000. So yeah. So 412 times $500, Nishinga. HH has money. We don't understand that man. And there are some companies that can just donate cars. And HH will just say, can I have some cars? They will give him. Underestimating somebody who's a businessman. Times 500. 412 times 500, please. 412 times 500. Nishinga. So I can put it's 41,000. 41,200 times 5. We're talking about $150,000. Hey, I come for $150,000. People are jokers. HH has money. Please. His salary can help to buy cars. And he will. Because he will listen. The people who will say, no, it's not necessary. But I mean, those bad seeds, they're the ones who will say, no, don't buy them. No, in fact, this man, he was with PF. They will be lying. It was nice to have you around our neighborhood. You did great here. Thanks for all you did and brighten up our constituency. I'm still there. I've just come to make money. I have a house in Manali anyway. I've got a maid there. She's looking after my house. Got a husband there. So, home is home. Okay? Let me raise my capital. I have to recover. I spent a lot. Since last year, I spent a lot of money. I have to recover. When I recover, I'm back. Back in full force. How can this leadership succeed if it's only by Basit? Yes, so we are tired of saying, we should HH. I'm of all my leaders. My leaders why HH. My leaders why HH. HH, please open your eyes. Oh, open your eyes. Some of them are bad. For Charles Kakoma to defect to PF, guys, towards the end of the election, there's something that they knew. Some of these people sold HH. Like Judas. They sold him. So they had no hope he would win. But as God may have it, he won. And we're here. So thank you so much. I thought people would be going, but they are coming more and more and more. Any questions, and I will answer. I will answer any few questions that you would like to ask me. Remember, I speak about any government. That's just me. I'll speak about it. I have used 90% of my data. Oh, Willa, I need to buy you your data. I need to buy your data. Inbox me your number, darling. Buy your data. Thank you so much, everybody. It's a girl in Matamso, also known as Girl Pazed Woman Kashop Zambia. Let's make sure that we do the right thing, and I want my people to be comfortable. That's all I wanted to say for today. Take care, everybody. I love you, 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 Zambia. Zambia Chaloches. Zambia Chaloches. Please allow us to criticize when it's necessary. Don't put us in the cocoon of we cannot speak. The president has allowed freedom of expression because he knows we will use social media and he will get it. I got 2,000 votes. Somebody's asking how many votes did you get? 2,400 votes, and that's a lot. That's a lot. Prince, send your number. Nelson said talk about this as musicians, like, and the entire group. We'll talk about them another day, but all I can say is they know what they were doing when enjoying. So which leader do you think will be surrounded by angels? Of course, not everyone is an angel that surrounds a leader. You see? What is your advice for us who are supporters of UPND? Don't expect too much. Do not expect too much because you will be disappointed. Because I know what I'm talking about. HH is a good leader. But some of them will just disappoint you. You'll be heartbroken. So don't expect too much. Yeah, Mark says he wants to go in the army. Then someone says his HH is going to consider the independent candidate that lost elections. HH had done, he had a meeting in Dollar where he said he knows a lot of people were affected during the adoption. So what HH will do is, he's just obviously forming his cabinet, doing all sorts of things. When things settle now, he'll start revisiting those things. But yes, he will look at that. What do you think about Muwita Dawa? Muwita Dawa is okay, he's good. Though I wish we worked as a team. Me, Chela, Muwita, I wish we worked as a team and they held my back. But they rather, not Muwita, but, you know, there was rather like decampaigning against me during the adoption and stuff like that, but not Muwita, but that's what I would say. I wish he stood for me as a brother, you know, more of a brother than standing on the side, if you know what I mean. With the culture where I've been raised and how I've mingled with West Africans, we know that looking out for each other is what makes a community great. And that's why everything that you've seen, everything that even my business, me succeeded. These timesheets that I printed, it was a Zimbabwean who told me where to print. All these are timesheets that have been filled by my workers. They've worked. This is money. It was a Zimbabwean who referred me to the company that can do this. The person that made me have my uniform, it was a Zimbabwean. So when I see that disunity where people don't look out for you, it's a worry, and it's something that will injure a lot of people. A lot of people will be injured. That's why I say, please do not expect too much. You will be injured. That's just the truth. Okay, thank you so much. You are a good, let never give up. Thank you so much. Even Jesus was surrounded by Judas and Peter generation. Mark Fisher, you're back in the UK. Yes, I'm back in the UK. And that's what they wanted. Oh, I have all the audios. I can when I'm of a UK or to fire fue. As if you have to sang right sang much funny. As I send the punafia sweet fue to fire. But guys, I'm making real money. Can somebody but no sure my calculator? Now I'm folks to calculate 412 times 500. When I'm a calculator, you're using your phones. Can you calculate for me 10,000 times 21 times 21? That's 210,000 kwacha a week. How much is a salary of MP? Andres Thompson, okay. 206. Okay. How much is the salary of an MP? How much is the salary of an MP? The salary of an MP is 23,000 a month. Huh? 210,000, Andre Thompson. Divide 23,000. I want you to calculate how many salaries. 210,000 divide 23,000. How many salaries? Yeah, we'll talk about the 48,000 another day. We'll do a live stream. How many salaries are, how many 23,000 are in 210,000? Let's calculate. 1. How many? More than 21. 21 times salary, 22 times salary of an MP a week. Esho mpanga. 21 times. Esho mpanga. 21 times. So, somebody saying 9 times. 9 times. We all divided to the wrong word, 21. It's 9 times, right? 9 salaries, huh? 9 salaries. Because I was reading 21. 9 salaries times 4 weeks. Kind of more months, more about 4 weeks, right? 9 salaries times 4 nishinga. 9 salaries times 4. 9 times 4, 9 times 4, 9 times 4, guys. 9 times 4. That's the salary. Iya munenu kwa UK. Nale kamkwai. 36, huh? 36, that's salary of 36 MPs in a week, in a month. Yeah? Salaries of 9 MPs in a week. Salary of 36 MPs in a month. Aye. Yeah, that's correct. So 9 salaries per week. So let's take 9 MPs. Let's just say the whole Lusaka, all the MPs in Lusaka, their salary, all the 7 MPs of Lusaka, their salary is what we make in a week. I end there. Hi. Guys. God is good. God is awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. 36 the Lord. Princess, you're making money, of course. So when I rush back, I know what I'm rushing to. I'm not rushing back to a council house. I'm not rushing back to poverty. I'm rushing to a better place. When I'm joining you in the UK, I'm hoping for employment. Yes, you will. So yeah, Derek, so 9.13, at least, let's just say 9 salaries. So 9 salaries in a week is what we make for our company, 9 salaries a week of MPs. So 36 salaries in a month, because MPs get paid at the end of the month, right? So 36 MPs. We can literally pay 36 MPs. I supply workers, healthcare workers to many UK communities, many UK government. Prince to Alam data. Okay? So 36 MPs, I can literally pay them. 36 MPs. I can literally take the job of the government and say, you know what? Government, ya Hichilema MP omlespede. Hii salary hapa MP. Mule pela kwa bantu fina machama na mashasha nine nkaraba lipida ma MP. It can happen. But that's a story for another day. Thank you so much, everybody. Take care, take care. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. It was nice catching up with you. Take care. Wale waladi amo. Ati ukayokuyuke ule wombench te yakuchuna sekerefa said God to our seka. Precious, I set up something on my Facebook page. I said I was looking for people to help out with what I said I wanted was people to speak. But why are you going? Oh, I've been here for 1 hour. Somebody wants me to be on the live stream. Are you people your secret? Pan fetwa iwesha fe punch to fala kono tutenge to some campaign at we are suffering. God. We cannot come and expose the way God is blessing us by media. It's not right. Yeah, but all I can just tell you is 9 salaries, 36 salaries of MPs. Abi Oga Mama. Find me a job. I'm a boiler maker. Oh, good. I've already inboxed you. Okay, Wheeler. At you supply what? Healthcare workers, healthcare professionals, and nurses across. I wish to meet you one day. You will, Prince. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. Take care. I love you. I love you. I love you.